Hello, I'm Angela Moore, a student at Boise State University in their Masters of Educational Technology program. This is my final reflection video for my portfolio. I am originally from Los Angeles, California, but moved to Stafford, Virginia 11 years ago. I have one son who is 22 years old, a dog, and a rabbit. My son loves having pets, and I don't mind either. I've been teaching for 17 years. Currently, I am a third grade teacher, and I absolutely love my students. When I began the MET program, I was a second grade teacher. I have taught grades pre-K through third and would like to go higher at some point. When I began my teaching career, there wasn't much technology present in the classroom. Suddenly, one day, I noticed I was surrounded with technology, and I realized I didn't effectively know how to utilize it in the classroom. There were things that I wanted to do, and I didn't know how to do it. I found myself constantly going to the computer lab instructor and asking her questions. Then, one day, I asked her how she became so knowledgeable about technology. That is when she told me about the master's program at Boise State. I wanted to pursue a master's degree, but didn't know what concentration I wanted it to be in. I did some research, found that educational technology would be a good fit for me, and I liked the program at Boise State, so I enrolled. 2.5 years later, I am at the end of a very rewarding journey. Before entering the MET program, I had never created a PowerPoint presentation. Now I have created that and so much more. I have created ebooks, educational movies, and numerous technology-based lessons and products. The journey has been filled with countless moments of frustration, but I have come out on the other side with numerous successes. A majority of the projects that I have created, I was able to take directly back into the classroom. I have discovered that my teaching style has changed from a teacher-centered classroom to me becoming more of a facilitator. I enjoy watching the students question, explore, and find answers. I find myself encouraging collaboration, and now my students love to collaborate. In this reflective video, I will be showing 4 of the projects that I have created and am most proud of. Welcome to the artifacts portion of my presentation. The first article that I would like to show you, I created for Class 541, Integrating Technology into the Classroom. This is an ebook that I did in Mixed Books. It was meant to be a model for a lesson that I did with the students, and it was to show the students what their culminating activity could look like. This is an ebook. The book has pages that the students can turn. Each page is accompanied with an illustration and tells them what the storm is. We have blizzards, hurricanes, and everything. This book is done. It was a combination of science and language arts. So the students would use what they had learned in science and their writing skills to create an ebook. I do this with my students. They absolutely love it. It gives them an opportunity to see and to work with the project. This was one of the first projects that I did in the program, and I think that it turned out very nicely, and it gives the students a lot of work with technology, seeing what they can do, and encompassing both language arts and science skills. The second artifact that I would like to show is from my 533 class, YouTube for Educators. This is a digital story and I entitled it The First Man. I'm so proud of this because I had never made a movie before. This was done in Adobe Premiere Pro. I had never used Adobe before. At first I was kind of hesitant, but I found that Adobe is very easy. It's very user-friendly. Even without the videos from my instructor, there are a lot of tutorials on YouTube. It's easy to Google, find out what you want to do, and find out how to do it. This video contains some transitions that I was very proud of, and I'm very proud of the story that it tells. I'll let you listen to a little bit of it. We all met him at different times. Me on May 26th, my sister on July 17th, and my brother on June 23rd. No matter when we met him, we all called him Dad. He was the first man we saw when we were born, although none of us recall it, but he was in our life from then on. My dad is a strong man who took pride in the fact that he always... That is just some of the video, and as you can tell, that movie is about my father. I had never done YouTube before, as I said, and I was very proud of myself that I was able to create this video, put it on YouTube. This video was very personal for me because my father had recently passed away, so it was somewhat cathartic for me to make the video. I shared it with my siblings. They watched the video. I watched the video because it is a story of my father. The next project that I would like to showcase is something that I created in EdTech 502, the Internet for Educators. This was a very challenging class for me because it was working with HTML and CSS, something that I knew absolutely nothing about. Every project that I did in here, I am proud of. I created it from the beginning to the end, the concept and everything. The project that I would like to showcase is my copyright scavenger hunt. It is a scavenger hunt on plagiarism that I do currently use in my classroom with students. There are active links, there are active videos that the students can access to help them with learning what plagiarism is. There's an answer sheet that the students access right here. And each one of these, it's a scavenger hunt. So there are 4 videos that they watch that talk about plagiarism, and there are questions for them to answer on their answer sheet about each video. And at the end, there is an answer key that the children can access so that they can get the correct answers. I really enjoyed creating this scavenger hunt. I use it today with my 3rd grade students to teach them about plagiarism. I have found that the students enjoy this. They remember what plagiarism is, and it stays with them. It teaches them to use their own words. And if they are not going to use their own words, then they must create a bibliography to show where those words came from. Thank you for taking the time to view my reflection video of my journey through the Boise State EdTech program. I hope that you've enjoyed it. I have definitely learned a lot. I've been able to take a lot of knowledge back to the classroom with me, and I intend to utilize everything that I have learned and to grow. Thank you very much. Goodbye.